amazing crochet family. I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone, and it is Friday. Y'all, we have made it to another Friday. And I enjoy making these everything that I crochet this week videos because it encourages me to pick up my hook in the midst of everything that I have going on. You know, I'm still able to pick up my hooks, and that means so much to me. It really does. And I know that because there's a lot of times where we do not understand how much we can kind of just keep going. And sometimes you're going and not realizing that you're not giving yourself any time for yourself. So what picking up my hook allows me to do is give me that peace, that time for myself. And I also feel like when I'm crocheting, it's almost like I'm meditating. It's almost like I'm just zoned out, I'm peaceful, and I'm able to make some beautiful things. And this week, I have hats galore. My husband was asking me to make a couple of hats this week. So we have that to show. And I told y'all in the last week's video that I know I was going to crochet some more ski masks because he asked me about that. So I did 2 of those, which, you know, I think they turned out pretty good. I did it in just solid colors. Oh my goodness. I have, I know what that is. Oh goodness. I'm sorry. I was like, what is on my hat? I'm going to keep that in the video too. This little block that I keep my crochet flowers in got on there. But I crocheted a ski mask in solid color. This is blue. Now, I would have to say too, I did this in the, what yarn is this? This is Joann's Big Twist. And it's just a regular Big Twist value yarn, and it just feels so good, and it has a nice stretch to it, and I really like this yarn. Now I tried some different yarns to crochet the ski mask in, and I did not too much care for that yarn color, so I was just like, not color, the yarn like type, because I feel like with the ski mask, you want it to be a little more stretchy because it's going over the full head. So I really like that. And then for this part to be able to pull over the mouth area and stuff too, I feel like you have to have that nice yarn. And this gave it just, I mean, I feel like it makes my stitches look beautiful too. But I also feel like the stretch and everything is really good for in this yarn. So that's one ski mask that we did this week. I did 2. I used that yarn that my husband brought from sending him to Hobby Lobby for $10 or with $10. I used that yarn, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now this is another soft yarn because, like I said, I was trying some different yarns. As you can see, it has like a nice stretch to it, and I was trying some different yarns because, like I said, with these ski masks, you want it to be stretchy and you want it to kind of like have that nice feel to it because it's going over the entire face. And I feel like this is a nice, you know, it turned out pretty good. And as you can see, this variegated type going on, you know, it's given to me. I like it. I think it's different. Now, I would say I had a little bit left over, so you will probably see next week in everything that I crochet, because I'm going to really focus on a lot of beanies because my husband was asking about making some beanies. So I will use some of this variegated because whatever I have left over, I'm gonna mix it with something. I don't know what. Maybe the other 2 yarns he brought, and I'm gonna make some beanies. So talking about beanies, I was able to get 1 beanie done out of the Ogo yarn this week, and I thought it was a cute beanie. So here goes that. Look at that. I think the colors are amazing. Now, one thing I would say too, because I had some, I think it was a video that I did prior showing when I did the Ogo yarn unboxing, right? When I did the Ogo yarn unboxing, I had like multiple Ogo yarns that I brought in the same colorway, like 2 each of every colorway almost. And as I'm making the beanies, you have just like a little bit left at the end. So what I did for this one, I mixed 2 different colorways. So you're going to see in some of the other beanies, because I'm excited to actually do this, mix the different colorways that didn't necessarily go together. And we're going to see what kind of beanies we got. I think it's just going to make it more of a unique looking beanie. And then also what I like about the beanies for the Oka yarn, they have like a real nice stretch to them as well, but they're a little thicker. And I like that. I like the thickness to it, especially like you can wear it more so in the cooler weather. And like some people, I know my husband, he wears a beanie year round. Now this one could be more of a winter style. And when I said I'm going to use the Hobby Lobby yarn, I feel like the Wait For yarn are more so like that year-round yarn, especially some of them are, you know, a little more thinner and softer than others. So I'm going to actually use that for some beanies too. So I'm excited to see how those turn out. So we got this beanie, which is, you know, it mixed two different colorways with the Ogo yarn, but I think it turned out really, really nice. And the last thing that I did this week was crochet some flowers. Now, these did not take me long at all. And I wanted to throw some Amigurumi up in there because Amigurumi just, you know, it makes me happy. And that's what got on my hat was this, because when I make the flowers, I get this little block and stick it in there. And I want to make, I'm going to show you guys this because I thought this was awesome. So I found this at the Dollar Tree a while ago. I don't even know when I purchased this, but I had them in my stash and I pulled them out when I was, something just said make the roses. We're getting closer to Valentine's, so I know I'm going to be making some roses for Valentine's Day, and I'm going to do like little bouquets, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to do half dozen bouquets though. I'm excited about that. But for this, I was just like, I think it would be cute. Now, mind you, I still have to wrap the stick in green because I always wrap them in green and glue, make sure they're glued on nice and tight. But I said these vases to me were the perfect size for, it's 2 here, but I want to add one more because one more can fit, and these will be 3 little mini rose vase. Look at that. Now these flowers are made out of the Ogo yarn. I just kind of whatever, you know, the stuff I had left over, I said let's make a couple and see how they look. I think they look good, but the thing is, I want to make some in just the regular Wait For in red and probably some pinks and other colors, you know, for Valentine's Day. Some traditional rose colors as well. But I'm going to sell them more so in a bouquet versus placing them in like a vase, because I can see them in the vase. But the thing is, if I have to sell and ship any of them, I don't want to ship with the vase because, you know, with it being glass or anything. So I want it as the bouquet to give them the option of putting them in vases. So I'm excited about that. But let me show you. So I have this one here, and I have two of these because I only got 4 for some reason. I only got 4 of them from that time I went. And look at that design, it's pretty. And this design. So I have only 4 of these. Now, if I do end up selling these, I'm okay with them because they're so small, you know, and I may even just try to see if the Dollar Tree have more and make just the small roses versus trying to make big bouquets. I'm not sure. You can't hold me to it, but it's an option. But I was super excited about making these this week, and it add just like that little sunshine in my day, because each week I try to throw in some amigurumi. Now, that's all I was able to get done this week. Next week, I'm gunning for a lot, y'all. I'm gunning for a lot. I'm gunning to crochet a lot next week. And I know that I can get it done as long as I keep the excitement about getting it done. That's it. We got to stay in that excited mode, because if it goes down here and I'm like, listen, I don't feel like that, listen, it may not get done. But we're gunning for a lot to get crocheted next week. And I'm super excited just, you know, to be able to pick up my hook every single day or every other day, how many other times throughout the week. That means so much to me. So I want y'all to tell me in the comments below, what did y'all crochet this week? You know, how, like, do you look at your crocheting as meditation or your quiet space, your time for your mind to just float and create? Like, how does it make you feel? You know, it's a fun thing to see who thinks kind of like alike when we're doing these things and being creative. So outside of that, y'all, that is all that I have. I hope y'all are having an amazing, awesome day. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. And as always, I want you to remember that I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone, and I will see you next time.